Hi everyone, this is Discrete Mathematics and this video is set theory number 4. It's out of section 2.4, Blitzer or textbook. We're looking at the homework problems on page 86 and 87, and the types of problems we're going to focus on today are listed for you right there, and we are going to look at extending some of the ideas we did just yesterday in class orally. Alright, and your homework problems are actually going to come from these sets of problems here. Alright, first thing that I want to do is I want to show you a type of problem with 3 sets where we have tons of things in each set, and then we'll go from there. So we have 3 sets here in our example, and what we want to do is essentially the same problems we did yesterday in class, except we don't want to find the region, we want to find the actual set. So we're not just going to say region 1 or 2 or 3, we're going to actually say what the actual elements are in the answer. So for instance, as an example, suppose I say, well, what is set A? Well, listing set A by the roster method, I would see that A is the black circle, and I would list all the elements 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12. So that's 7 elements, and that would be the whole set A. Now, for a second problem, suppose we do something like A intersect B. So A intersect B is going to be all those elements that are shared between set A and B. And so if we look at that, we can see that those are the elements 2, 9, and 7. So we would write equals 2, 9, 7. And that would be our roster method for A union B. So I'm going to give you a couple of problems here, and then I want you to try them and we can come back and check. So here's the problems. My diagram's messed up, so it's just a little bit different. I think the 11 was with the 4 before. But as you can see, here's 3 problems. Why don't you give them a shot and see how you do, and come back and then we'll take a peek. Okay, so the first one is A union B, complement. So A union B, I'm going to do this just like we did before, but I'm going to find A union B first, and that's all the elements in A and B. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, and 12. So that's a lot of elements. But then we want to take the complement of that still, and the complement is going to be everything that's not in A union B. So that will just be the elements 5 and 11. So if you got 5 and 11, the set containing 5 and 11, then you're correct. So the next problem is A union B, or excuse me, A intersect B intersect C. So it's the elements that are in all 3 sets, and you can see that the one element that's in all 3 sets is right here, element 7. So that's all we have to do in this case, is number 7 in the set. So the last one's kind of fun. It comes in a 2-part thing, so I'm going to do it as a 2-parter, and that's going to help me. But I'd like to do A union B, which I found up above, so we're going to do that. Oh, sorry, my color disappeared. So A, sorry. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Sorry, had a little technological glitch. So A union B, as we can see from up above on the earlier problem, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. And then what's C complement? Well, C contains the elements 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. So C complement is going to be all the elements not in C. So that's going to be the set. Oh, sorry. My notation's a little bad here. Give me just a sec and I'll fix it. Alright. So we want to intersect that with C complement, which is going to be the elements 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, and 12, because all the other elements are in C. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 are in C. And so what's the intersection between these two sets? Well, you can see that 1 is in both, 2 is in both, 3 is in both, not 4, not 6, not 7, but 8, 9, 10, and 12. So the intersection is going to be that set of elements. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 12, and that's it. So if you understand that, then you'll be ready for today's assignment. So here we have 3 sets, and what we would like to do is we'd like to take the sets A, B, C and have those sets then put in to each of the sets that are illustrated below. And while I'm setting my clicker here to be ready to do that, then we'll see how this works. So the universal set is the 9 letters listed, and I'm just going to check. I have A, B, C, a D, and E. I don't have D and E listed in my sets above. Oh, I have E but not D. So the first thing I know is set D is on the outside. I'm going to label these sets A, B, C, and then I have an E and C, an F and B, a G and C, an H and A and B, and an I and A and B. So every other element is there. So let me draw my universal set. Let me just move those just a bit, and we'll draw my universal set. So there's my universal set, and D is on the outside. So now what I want to do is I want to find all the elements in A that aren't in any of the other sets. And I'm going to kind of cross things out as I do them. So the first thing I'll do is cross out D, because I know it's outside the other sets. The other thing I know is E. I can see right away that E is in all 3, so E goes right there. So that was helpful. So then I can see that A is only in set A, so it's not in any of the intersections, so I can cross that out. And then let's look at H and I. Well, H and I are in A and they're in B, but not C, so H and I would go right there. And then I got those out of the way. What about B and C? Well, B and C seem to only be in B. They're not in A or set C, so B and C are here. So those are gone. And then F is in B and C together, so F is there. and then G is only in C, so it's here. And then notice there's nothing in A and C that matches up. So what have we taken care of? We've taken A, B, and C. We've taken care of E, F, and G, and H and I. So we're all done with the universal set. And just so you know, set D is on the outside, or letter D is on the outside. So that's how you do that type of problem. I'm going to give you one of those to do, and you should enjoy it. Or at least I hope so. By the way, just so you know, this is 46 in your book. Okay, I'm going to list your homework on the next slide. So for homework, I would like for you to do problems 36, 38. Let's go with 40 and 43. And then I'd also like you to do number 48. And then a couple of problems that are sort of hybrid problems would be, let's see, 54, 55, and 58. And that's what I want you to work on in class today. Actually, let's try a couple more. Let's try 64 and 68 just for kicks. And we'll see how you do. So there's your whole assignment for today. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed this.